Hey there, Ghost. It's me, your boy. I think that part might always get cut off. I don't know, but we're back after several days with some Ghost of Tsushima. Hey, buddy. Work was hell this week. My sleep schedule was garbage. I just didn't have it in me to stream, man. Oh man, I just did not have it in me, which sucks too, because I could be done. I could have been done with this game by now. Oh, I bet you that's what they're wanting me to do. At least I left myself like a little like hint, but we are gonna do this one thing, right, buddy? I have not had anything to eat there the last 3 times you've checked. Bird.
Who will face me first?
Got the man with his bird. Oh shit. Hello, Mr. Fox. Yeah, I didn't have it in me to stream. I didn't even play anything really. Like on lunch I would do a couple roulettes on Final Fantasy, but I never, it just wasn't gonna happen. Plus we've been having some power issues. Why the fuck? Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. I could have swore he tried to throw it out. Hello, Mr. Fox. Look at that. Starting a stream by petting a fox. I'm okay with that. That's a pretty good way to go. Where's he gonna go? Oh. He can pass. Well, I mean, I can pass through a bush too. Alright, well. We did that now. The spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance. It's right across this bridge. It's probably the legend storyteller that gives it to you, and then it goes from there.
Tread carefully, my lord. Old Yarikawa is a dangerous place.
What happened?
We were coming down the road and heard screams. By the time we got here, it was too late.
Hold on.
They must have killed each other.
No, it was the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance.
Spirit?
You know some of the tale, but not all. Long ago, the samurai of Clan Yarikawa were the most skilled swordsmen on our island. In every generation, one lord was taught their family secret, a deadly technique called the Dance of Wrath that could cut through any foe's defense. The Dance of Wrath found its greatest master in Lord Tokiyasa Yarikawa. Though beloved by his people, he resented Clan Shimura's power. Desperate to seize control, he set off a bloody rebellion that claimed countless lives. Yarikawa's Dance of Wrath technique. But with Clan Sakai's aid, Shimura put down the rebellion and executed Lord Yarikawa. Before he died, the traitor vowed to avenge his conquered people from beyond the grave. Now they leave offerings to his spirit at shrines in old Yarikawa's ruins. They beg for their enemies to die, and the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance answers their calls with the Dance of Wrath.
You believe these men were killed by that spirit?
They were merchants known for cheating their customers, profiting from deceit.
So someone prayed for their deaths.
The shrines overflow with offerings to the spirit, begging him for bloody retribution.
How do I find these shrines?
People burn a handful of straw and flower petals to make smoke, so the spirit finds their prayers. Look to the sky.
Huh. I like that my dog was like, I'm going to sleep right here at your feet.
Yarikawa's people haven't forgotten your plan.
So you can't put your feet down at all.
Not to them.
White smoke. Well, that looks like some white smoke to me. So, oh, I just realized that my labels aren't working up at the top. They should pop in here any second. There we go. I totally missed the white smoke. Shit, so I was too busy looking. Okay, it's over there. It's down that way. Got it.
A shrine to the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance. Someone left a message. Yato is a traitor to a people. He's at the camp of Iran. And his worthless life. He must be in the survival camp.
Alright. Not my favorite way, but it is the most direct route. What? The wind totally blew me in that direction. I was like, oh yeah, no. Also freezing. Whoops. Oh, I just realized I didn't do the thing that I usually do. Hold on. Yeah, there's a couple of little things I didn't do. Real fast things, but things I like to do nonetheless. And done. Alright. Oh yeah, that's totally them scrambling.
Lord Sakai, how can we help you?
Which one of you is Hetaro?
I am.
Someone asked the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance to kill you.
Why would they do that?
He's a Mongol spy. Sneaks off every night for hours. Won't say where he goes.
I've done nothing wrong.
If you're helping the Mongols, I will find out.
I would never do that. Please, let me prove it.
Make him confess, my lord.
I'll explain, but not here. Follow me.
Like, damn, you asked for this man's death. He was so certain of it. Where the hell did he go anyways? I did not see at all where he ran off to.
I can't believe they prayed for me.
You should be more concerned about me. Unlike the spirit, I'm real.
But my lord, I've seen it.
Really? Where?
On the road. 3 bandits tried to rob me. The spirit cut their throats and vanished. This is where I come at night, Momo.
A grave. Who's buried here?
His name's Tojo. Close. But his wife and family are at the camp. I can't explain why I visit without her.
Oh.
I understand. The people at your camp are dirty. You're scared. It's not safe for you.
Where else can I go?
Make your way to Ariake. Go, before it's too late.
Thank you.
I don't know how, like, prevalent those kinds of relationships were, but hey, they've had them. It's interesting. That's the second instance we've heard of something like that in the game. And, like, you can't expect 13th century Japan to be, like, all that progressive in terms of acceptance. Because, I mean, granted, there's probably several things that aren't historically accurate about the game, but there's also several things that are, so... Oh yeah, we're looking for more white smoke, aren't we? Like, I think it's cool that they have the relationships, and I understand them being forbidden, but, like, they don't, like, paint the people in the relationships as necessarily being bad. Just that, you know, they know it's taboo and they know they have to keep it secret. I think it's a pretty balanced way to handle it. So tomorrow, especially for the stream, and I'll probably be saying this pretty often, the Mongols enslave our people. They camp along the Kushi River not far from the shrine. Destroy them.
Mongols enslave our people.
Alright, you read it.
Camp along the Kushi River, not far from the shrine. Destroy them. This is my fight, not the spirits.
But yeah, I'll probably end up announcing this a couple times during the stream, especially if folks show up. But at least one, we're taking a break from this tomorrow for a day, stream wise, because our next stream session is going to be a very rare, impossible stream session. Also, I remember this camp and thinking it was weird that nobody was here.
It took an impressive skill to kill them.
But Miggins and I are going to be doing a co-op stream, which is pretty rare on its own.
Why were they killed?
but we're going to be doing a local co-op stream. He's actually coming to visit,
Please, my lord.
and we're going to play Kane and Lynch Dead Men, a game that I've wanted to co-op for 10 plus years, but only ever had local co-op. So we're going to try to get through the whole thing in one stream. We're going to be right here playing it. The camera is probably going to be way more zoomed out. That's if we even run the camera at all. There's a good chance that we won't. And if so, that's... You know, that is what it is. He might not want to be on camera. I'm, of course, not going to... But, no, bro, we're streaming. We got to be on camera. No, we don't. I went 3 years without being on camera. You don't have to be on camera. I'm on camera because I want to be on camera. not gonna make the man get there, but he is coming to visit. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna play some Ghosts. I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima now. We're gonna play some Kane Lynch. Might play a little something else. And then we're gonna go get some biscuits from a place. Fancy biscuits, at least. Are we... Okay, I've been following that dude, but I think he's just trying to, like, not load. I think that's been his goal the whole time. Please stop following me so that way I can despawn. Thanks. Alright, it's probably to our right. Just guessing. But yeah, we're gonna be doing local co-op. This has never happened, and this will... I won't say it'll never happen again, but it's not as likely to happen again, because like Miggs doesn't just live down the road. He lives like it's a driving distance. Like you can drive there, but you definitely have to kind of plan it in advance. And we've had the plans for a couple weeks, but instead of... Our original plans were just to go like meet up in another town, but I was like, man, with COVID and shit, like, why don't you just come over? He actually was the one that like said as a joke, and I was like, well, shit, why not? You know, with COVID and stuff.
There was a message here. The spirit already claimed it.
So we're gonna track the spirit.
The spy.
Yo, this is fucking cool. Why did it guide me over in that direction if they want me to take a totally different one? Makes no sense. Yeah, it should be incredibly fun. I'm way excited for it. I did do a dry run of the game to make sure that it was updated, to make sure that it was installed, because it's a PS3 game. We're going to be playing the PS3 version of it. So, like, it needs love and care. And it's rough. I didn't say it was a good game, but it's one that I desperately want to co-op for how they handle the co-op. Find a way into the home.
Someone's been living here for a long time. infested with fleas. Written by an educated hand. Words are nonsense. Something about Lord Yarikawa being alive. Offerings taken from the shrines to the spirit. Did a samurai of Clan Yarikawa survive? I have to find whoever this is. Let's look for another shrine offering.
I heard something. Yeah, just as we were getting out. Like, that may have just been Jim, but that still kind of creeped me out a little bit. Found my smoke. But yeah, we'll be doing the, it'll actually be a pretty early stream, like early afternoon. I don't know the exact time because, I mean, he's got a heck of a drive, so I just have to make sure I'm ready. Then that night I actually won't be home. I have awesome plans for the evening as well.
The dog Shimura. Lead him to the garden of the gods so they may witness his death. Pray to the spirit. Kill me. I'll go to the garden of the gods. End this.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what this garden of the gods is because we kind of stumbled on it earlier. It's a perfect place for a duel.
My lord.
What do you know about the garden of the gods?
Only that it's a beautiful field of white flowers.
Were you the one that put that shit in? 'Cause it's pretty new. And it's kind of sus that you're hanging out around it. Not saying, but just saying.
Lord Sakai,
Tell me where to find the garden of the gods.
you're close. Look for the statues of our gods, created by the sculptor Zonkawa. They stand watch over the garden.
Yo. This place is lit up.
Spirit, he was just here.
Get my screenshot in.
Statues of the gods. This must be their garden. A shrine. Spirit. These notes addressed to me. Yarikawa's vengeance has come. So you're the spirit.
I am the wind that stirs
Oh.
the ashes. I am Yarikawa's vengeance.
You spilled blood using a technique that died with the clan of traitors. Who are you? The samurai's daughter? Did you survive the rebellion?
No one survived. This is a land of ghosts.
Oh shit.
Who asked you to kill me?
The peasants who bow to you. The merchants who smile as you pay them. All Yarikawa prays for the death of Clan Sakai and Shimura.
Not everyone. Some forgive.
The rest weep for revenge. I will bring them comfort.
Oh shit. They all came to watch too.
I see how you move.
Yarikawa is your grave.
I know how the Straw Hats move.
What are you doing?
Learning. I know how to defeat you.
No, you will die.
You are a great warrior. You let rage blind you to the true enemy. The Dance of Wrath belongs to me now. I use it as you should have.
That was cool. Where'd that crowd go? The crowd said, "Fuck you, dude." So this way. Wait, no. There we go. Like I said, it's been a few days, man. There's gonna be some buttons I gotta remember.
Lord Sakai.
Benji, what are you doing?
You have stumbled on a perfect opportunity. Down this road lies an enemy camp stuffed with supplies to feed, clothe, and heal dozens, hundreds, and the Mongols left. It's a ripe plum just begging for it. You don't tell me. This is a simple situation. No Mongols, lots of stuff. Help ourselves, help the people.
There's a cat.
Slim chance some good comes of this. Lead the way.
I knew you'd understand, Lord Sakai.
How did you find this camp?
I've been following these guys for a while. They're so arrogant they leave their camp unguarded when they go on raids.
And who are you waiting for on the road?
Who me? Nobody. I was on my way to the camp when you happened by.
There are survivors taking refuge near the Yarikawa stronghold. They need supplies.
That's exactly the people I'm trying to help.
He's so full of shit.
What did I tell you? So beautiful it makes you weep.
Look around. Gather what you can. Kenji, there's food and medicine over here. A sake barrel. Know anything about this, Kenji?
You think I'm the only one on this island who sells sake to the Mongols?
Yes.
My lord.
Yeah.
Anything valuable? Precious metals, rare woods, a nice rug. I brought help. Meet Lord Sakai, also known as the
Why don't you explain what's happening? Now.
Kenji set me up as what's happening.
It wasn't a setup.
Fucking Kenji is so slimy,
supposed to pay
dude.
for this stuff. Only they didn't. And then they took my friend hostage.
He was supposed to pay for this?
I'm gonna see
Hear that? They're
how the
back.
mic
Please,
is
cut me
like
loose.
that.
Where did you
I don't
get these?
normally
We stole them from
have
the
it
storehouse.
like that. I normally like to have a little bend in the arm, but we're actually gonna try to put it back in,
Not exactly. I have an idea.
get it back kind of closer to where it was.
Just take your friend and go.
I bet you, yeah, the Mongols are absolutely there. All right, Styles. Shit. Oh, they're not. I want to hit somebody with that move we just learned. Oh, that guy's fighting a bear.
Kenji! Kenji's friend! You can come out now. It's safe.
Kenji and Kenji's friend.
Lord Sakai, get us out of here.
Oh, they got locked up quick.
We thought it would be safer in here.
Oh,
Thank you, Lord Sakai.
Yes,
they
thank
fucked
you.
up.
You know what happens now.
But yeah, something that I noticed, I was getting some videos together for someone
Our intention
and
was to gift our games
realized
to the
that,
most. The camp outside the
like,
town
I've been
turned out
sitting with my mic a little further away, like about there,
When I visit the camp,
and like I don't sound as good. So we're gonna try, cause like I keep the mic arm a little bit further away. I did that when I started my current job, which is like it involves using my mic for both. And this is like a neutral place where I can put the mic, so that way it's available for both.
The straw hats are dead, and we have what we want. I mean, the survivors camped outside Yarikawa have what they want.
But it made it to where I couldn't put the mic where I like usually would. Because usually I'd sit with the mic like right here and just talk straight into it. And I had it like a little bit closer. So I was listening to the Silent Hill 2 stream that I did back in November. It was the PS2 version of the game when we did our playthrough of that for comparisons, and I was talking, I was like, man, like my vocal quality is pretty good there. Like it's rich, it's like catching the bass of my voice. I don't feel that I get that as much in the last like few months, pretty much since I started the training thing that I've been doing. So yeah, I wanted to try just putting it a little bit closer and see if the arm can hold up okay being so extended. And if it doesn't, then I'll get a bigger arm. It might even get like a stand. That wouldn't be all that bad. Or maybe like an arm for work and a stand for whatever. Like, I have options. Oh, I see your game, Mr. Fox. This is going to be an upgrade. Oh shit, that is a spider. I've got to take care of it. It's gonna bug the hell out of me. So I should say this now. Alright, we're back. Like a spider, like it had white spots just on its legs. I don't know what kind it is. I just know I didn't like it. Alright, no. Sakai Steel. So there was some fox ones that we got. Yes, that was moderate, whereas before, yeah, that was just a moderate increase to health. So yeah, that adds to our melee damage and still gives me the same health bonus. Probably. I think I've got the other one, yeah. Okay, so it hasn't totally, like, leveled up yet, but that one is helping as well there, too. So I can actually sub this one out for something, or keep it and just have a better damage. My dog was sneezing. But what to use? Like, just having a straight up resistance might be nice. That could also be fantastic as a way to just, you know, keep me up. Wow, that could be pretty good too. For now, we'll keep the frosty one, I think. And just take all that extra damage, because I've been kind of needing it here lately. Hi, buddy.
Come and fight!
think spears are some of the hardest ones for me. I almost didn't get that. But there's a table there. Oh man, they gave me that one. Alright, we didn't mark our next thing to do. Well, let's get to it. Buddy! Are you just standing there looking at me? Hey, come here. Come here. Okay. I was worried that was a flea. Confirmed not flea. I was going to say, we just gave him his flea medicine like a week ago. Where in the hell is Kenji? Yes, Jin. Perfect. So let's see, what's that bird doing? Says he's this way. Yep, he sure is. But boy, oh boy. Is he a long way down or what? And that's not deep water. I will not survive hitting that. Is there no climb down place? Holy shit. It'd almost be worth it to fast travel. Oh no, the legend storyteller's over there on the coast. I thought he was down like in the ruins here. I was about to say, well, I'll just fast travel down there, cause man. Ooh, fuck. Oh, I do want to say, because I've had some time, like, where I haven't really been, like, working on the stream, but I've been just kind of chilling, you know, taking some me time. I don't know why I checked that. We are bumping Michigan Report from Hell up the list, for sure. Like, no doubt about it.
Lord Sakai! My prayers have been answered.
That remains to be seen. What's wrong, Kenji?
I owe money to an abandoned Golden Butcher.
You should pay him.
I will. But he wants to meet me in the middle of nowhere so he can cut my throat.
What did you do to this effect?
He paid for delivery. his flames, Hana. Didn't think he knows.
Ways to help me, Kenji.
My lord, I will.
Yes.
You want me to clean up your mess.
Yes, you are.
Couldn't you just watch from the shadows in case Gold tries anything? If you scare him off, he'll just put a price on my head.
Your intentions this time were better than usual. I will help.
Thank you, my lord.
The delicate art of negotiation.
Where's the money to pay your bandit friend?
I brought it. It's really it's not wrong.
Lead the way.
You setting the speed here, Genji.
Every time I get in a mess like this, I'm as scared as the time before.
You want to help your nerves? Stop stealing from killers.
But the first time Gon caught me, he wasn't even angry.
How many times have you cheated him?
3.
Why did you get mixed up with this butcher?
I owed Red Hand Cuddle for misplaced accusations. Gon needed sake for a festival. I charged premium prices for cheap swift to cover Red Hand's losses.
Butcher must have loved that.
Oh, he didn't notice that time. But when I did it again, that's when he got angry.
And what became of Red Hand?
I told Gon I got the bad sake from him. And I didn't think Gon would kill him.
You're a busy man.
I know, my lord. Trouble follows me everywhere.
This guy.
Follow trouble, Kenji. You should ask yourself why.
This fucking guy.
The meeting is on that bridge. Let's stop here.
Go to the bridge. I'll find a spot with a clear view of gold.
All right. And if anything goes wrong, I'll signal. I'll shout. I'm so happy to see you.
As you wish.
We should probably have our half bow ready. What's this?
Hire this many blades to deal with Kenji.
Enemy archer!
Mongols here too.
Down! Get down!
It's as fuck. That's alright. I understand what happened there. Alright, we'll just defend him at range, or close range.
Mongols here too.
Heroes barely do anything. Did they kill him? No, he's over there. I can't. Oh, there he is. Got him. There, Kenzie, I took care of your dumb problem.
I owe you my life, Lord Sakai.
You owe me more than that.
Whatever you want. Sake, saddle polish, a nice...
Kenji, why risk your life over trifles?
Not trifles. I need food, money, or fire.
You helped me save Taka. Delivered medicine to people in need.
Yeah, that was a road, wasn't it?
You have a talent, Kenji. It's time you use it. For the sake of our island.
Okay. Yeah, I've been having a great time with it.
My specialty.
I didn't really get to play much throughout the week because I was too busy working and was just too tired afterwards, so... Yeah, I'm having a pretty good time with it. Though tomorrow, my buddy Miggins is showing up, and we're gonna play Kane and Lynch Dead Men. I've been wanting to play this co-op for like 10 years, so this is a like kind of once in a lifetime opportunity for me. Yeah, we're going there. Yeah, this game only has local co-op. Never had online co-op, at least for the PS3 version, and Miggins does not have a good enough... I mean, he could probably run it since it came out in 2007, but we don't risk it. He plays on Potato PC. Yeah, he's actually coming over. We might not have the camera on for it, but it'll be a very special stream indeed. Our first and possibly only live local stream.
Jin, over here, quickly.
I didn't know this was one of her quests. Wait. Oh, that's not the one I was tracking. Oh shit. Okay, well, hey, I'll take it anyways. I didn't hate Resident Evil 3 Remake. I understand people's complaints, and I will even say they're valid, but I don't necessarily share the complaints, if that makes sense. Because especially playing through the original recently, I wasn't as fond of a lot of the things that they cut. Oh, you're playing the original one. Oh. Well, then, hey, awesome. Most people, when they say they're suffering through RE3, they mean the remake.
We can keep watch from here.
And to be fair, I like the original as well. I just,
Supplied our clan. Cheated
Like, I feel that the things that people were super attached to, like, I didn't really get it.
Get comfortable. Might be here a while.
The only thing I kind of agree with is Nemesis, but like, even then, like, I enjoy a remake Nemesis too.
Exactly like only about 20
It's not bad, it's just different, but people say if it's different, it's bad. And I think that's not very fair. They didn't want a fun game.
Splitting up.
Let's follow them. See what we can learn.
I'll take the left, you take the right. The canyon is narrow. Stay high to avoid being seen.
Yeah, the Kane and Lynch thing will be a special one-off stream, but after this I'll be doing Mass Effect 3 to finish up the Legendary Edition trilogy. Oh man, we gotta actually parkour our way over here. Parkour.
But he doesn't remember what the Dutch it was to you.
I bet I'm losing sight of them. Is this a weird camera angle? Yeah, 2's fantastic. And I mean, the original 3's good too. It's just, like, I don't feel that all that stuff was so necessary. Like, people like to act like it is. And it bothers me. Hell 2, they turned the alligator fight into just a cutscene. And you know what? It's a pretty great cutscene. Honestly, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, like, I know Capcom's kind of going for the yearly thing, but, like, people are also asking for yearly releases. If you want yearly releases, you're going to get yearly release quality. I would have liked to have seen it have another year in the oven.
The one I followed spoke of directing as the partner.
What are we waiting for?
As soon as we
But they're probably going to announce whatever the next Resident Evil game is here in the next couple months, if they don't do it here at E3. Just with how they've been announcing them here lately. We'll get a release, and then 3, maybe 4 months later, we get the announcement of the next one. I do love that they're waiting to announce them until they're within a year of release. That's the one thing. I mean, Capcom's doing a lot of stuff I think is right, don't get me wrong. But that's one of my favorite things about what they're doing, because fucking Square Enix, they'll announce them and be like, it might be out this generation, it might be out next generation, at the beginning of a console generation. I'm not familiar with that one off the top of my head. I also did not see... Oh, there's the brothers. Okay, got them. Yeah, I didn't see... Like, I might recognize it from footage, but I don't remember it, like, for its name.
Not yet.
I know I'm probably going to end up picking up Death Stranding again for the director's cut. I thoroughly enjoyed it and would honestly be happy to go through it, especially if it gets its own trophy set. That was 90 hours well spent. Oh, does that have any footage? Or is that just like an unannounced title?
These fools are walking into a trap.
Let's wait. See what happens.
No, what is mine?
Really?
Damn, fool's dead.
I heard him talking about a letter. Might still have it on him. I'll check the bench. See if there's anything.
I would like to see Rebecca return to the games.
Letter.
You're to meet a man named Omura in Boogie Cove. He means to blackmail me, kill him. I am moving the funds from Cushing and will pay you upon successful completion.
This note bears the same clan emblem that was on the list.
There's no need for threats. I would gladly bring payment to Mugi in exchange for your silence. Until then, know your discretion is appreciated and that you will be generously compensated.
This was a setup. Whoever killed your family, lured Omura here to silence him.
Coward is covering his tracks.
Judging by this note, it's clear
Yeah,
he's
if that's what they end up announcing, I'd be alright with it.
Need a wealthy clan.
When I went through Revelations 2 recently, I was not a fan of it initially, but it's grown on me. I'll still never forgive the microtransactions, but thankfully they're not very necessary to actually do the raid mode. So,
What's this? Narrow my search.
First, get some rest. This hunt is killing me.
Until I find the man responsible, there is no rest.
I'm glad that for the first run of a series I do where I try to redeem games I don't like. Oh, no. Shut up. My phone was like, what's that? Nothing. I said nothing. Yeah, I tried to redeem games I didn't like. I'm glad the first one was a success. I'm looking forward to doing more occasionally. I haven't decided exactly what the next one is they'll do, but I've been thinking about it. Alright, techniques is what I want to go to. Yeah, I really just kind of spend technique points. Like, I have nothing specific that I really want to spend them on. As I pretty much have all the techniques I want. So, they give me these points. I'm just like, okay, here, I'll buy some stuff that I might benefit from, I might not. I'm glad that caters to a lot of different play styles. Mine's just very direct. Wait, Lady Sanjo's upstairs. The volume's just tanked for her. What the fuck? I'd believe that. And I'll be going for the platinum, because not only is it an easy platinum, but like, honestly, it's just fun doing the stuff. Which, if they're gonna make it easy, at least make it fun, you know? And they've succeeded. Like, running around doing the fox stuff, doing the shrines. Like, I have fun doing those things. I don't mind doing them at all. Now her volume piped back up to where it should have been. That cutscene was just low as shit. Duel among the spider lilies. Ugh, this game's fucking gorgeous. Holy shit. Okay, the wind's already taken me there, so. Like, I've taken more, like, photography screenshots of this game. And, like, I don't even, like, have an eye for it, but, like, it just goes to show, like, how beautiful the game is, because, like, it's so easy to just stumble into something that looks good.
Where's the gambler's den?
If it's a gambler's den, it's probably going to be tucked away. Like maybe in this unclimbable area, because they like to do that. Make it look old and abandoned. Yeah. Yeah, how many screenshots do I have of this game? There is, and I was already working on it until you so rudely interrupted me, Jen. I have 47 so far. I need somewhere to upload the photos to where, like, people can go, like, view them as albums, but I don't want to use PhotoBucket because I fucking hate PhotoBucket. I actually was just trying earlier today to delete my PhotoBucket account because they've become a horrible website. They were holding shit hostage on me until I deleted a whole bunch of stuff.
want to trade the map for money.
Stay here.
Would I be able to? It's like I've never really used Imgur other than like people link me stuff or like I upload like a one-off image. Could like I have an account on there and people see every album that I upload? Because if so, I'd actually be pretty down with that. 'Cause I'd love to upload these screenshots for people to view.
I don't bargain with thieves. Maybe. But you'll run errands for them. Give me the map now. I'll take it from you. And I heard you had no sense of humor. You're outnumbered. You want the map? Pay us.
Won't ask again.
Kill him!
I could have gotten an assassination on that. Pussy.
Here it is.
Lady Sanjo's fan. A map disguised as a fan. The map marks the locations of food stores used by Lady Sanjo to feed the people of Toyotama. Yeah, that might be one thing I could consider doing, and then just maybe put it in the description for videos. Because I want people to be able to see like all the screenshots I took. Because I take some what I think are good screenshots, and it kind of sucks they all just sit on my hard drive. Like the only ones that people really get to see are the ones I decide to use for video thumbnails. I'll check it out afterwards. Thanks for the suggestion. For some reason, it just didn't click to me that Imgur like did album management, but of course they do. Just having a dumb moment, which is fair. My brain is mashed potatoes after this week. They're having us learn an entirely new job. And not only am I having to learn it, but at the same time I'm learning it, I also have to teach others how to do it. And if that sounds messed up, I would agree with you. But they're in that much of a rush that they can't even let me learn it before I'm responsible for teaching it to others. So, it's kind of like being asked to write a program, but you've never even read a programming book in your life or taken any sort of course for it.
I have your map.
Yeah, it is stupid. Like, the job itself, thankfully, doesn't sound like too difficult, but it's entirely new, so that alone makes it kind of difficult by default. It'll get easier as I understand it more, but
Thank you, Lord Sakai.
oh, mentioning Harley, and really it's more of like a side thing. But I know you were asking me for a pit crew. So, like, I'll show this one to you. I have it, but, like, I don't really like it that much. But it was, like, the closest one that I felt, like, was... Because, like, I want it to be kind of me. I'm okay with it being, like, a caricature of me, but I don't want it to just be, like, totally off base. But, like... Pit crew is actually really difficult for me to use. I have a hard time finding like what I want on there. So yeah, like I enjoy it. Like the reason he's wearing a mask, like I'm sure you've looked through several pit crews and like beards are just not a thing on there. And like I'm not mad about it, but like I feel like a fish out of water when I use it. like, I know that it's not really made for me. If you get my drift. And I'm okay with that. Like, I understand that it's not really made for me. But, yeah. So, I was actually thinking of commissioning an avatar, because I've been wanting to do that for my channel anyways. And I was thinking of commissioning someone to do like an avatar myself. Yeah, yeah. And I already have an idea of like a style that I want to do for. I was thinking of maybe posting it up on Fiverr and seeing if I could get some like offers for it, or just seeking out a commission in general from like an established artist, like independently. But I want to get, and really just like maybe from the shoulders up, a drawing of me done in the style of like a Final Fantasy character, like when you're in the menu and you're like looking, you know, going through like a main menu in like Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 8. I want to commission someone to do a drawing of me like that. So I think it's perfect for me. I want to see for someone who does that style. Because obviously I can't go to like the person at Square who does it and be like, yeah. A Resident Evil style portrait could be also really good too. Now that you mention it, like when you go into the menu and you see it in the upper left, fuck yeah. Like that's a great idea. Right. The only problem with that is it's going to cost money. But I know for a fact I would like use it considerably. Like it would not just be used for the Outbreak stream, but like I could do like a Resident Evil or like a Final Fantasy like menu icon, and that be my thing for the stream, and like I could use it for like an avatar representation of myself, because like the photo that I used for Twitch is my Final Fantasy 14 character, and that was done by one of my longest supporters, Kai, and I absolutely love it. But I feel that it doesn't really represent the channel as much at this point, because like I don't really stream Final Fantasy. I play it a lot, but I just don't stream it that much because I'm usually just doing roulettes and it's kind of boring, yada yada. So like I don't feel that having a Final Fantasy 14 avatar necessarily matches it, but if I could get it of me and not just my character, then that'd be great. But I wanted to change out the photo that was there for when my camera's off. A friend of mine did that for me. I didn't even ask them. They just like did it, and I was like, "Wow, that's really cool." And it is really cool. It just doesn't really like match my vibe. Like it's way more aggressive than I am. I'm really not that aggressive of a dude. And it's this like big like, and I get they were trying to like mix like the rage of a dragon with like the shape of a yeti. It's a like a fucking like portmanteau of just weird animals that I like, because I couldn't come up with anything else at the time when I first made that username many years ago. I wanted to just be Dragon Yeti, but I couldn't get it. So yeah, like, you know, I appreciate the art and still thank them for it, but I don't want to use it for a logo because it doesn't really like fit the vibe of the channel, man. I'm a lot more chill than that. But yeah, if I had like a Final Fantasy or even a Resident Evil portrait, that's something I could look into. God, I'd love to have both and just swap between them. That would be fantastic, and I would be willing to pay for it. Oh, there. There we go. 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 There I don't need to sneak around, they're just chilling.
My lord, maybe you can talk sense into me. Tell me what this is about.
Anyways.
My lord, I am someone, a highly respected merchant.
What I respect, earn it. Why are you threatening these people?
My family has gone missing. These people used to speak.
Shit, I know what I'm doing when this stream goes offline. Hit up Fiverr. Look up Resident Evil portraits.
That's not possible. The Mongol fleet controls the sea.
I paid a crew of smugglers to take us to safety. Unslave us.
Awesome. If you find anything cool, by all means, feel free to share it with me on Discord.
My wife Aki was terrified. And little Jotaro wouldn't stop crying. I had to do something.
Jotaro.
Family's missing. The smugglers.
Is his last name Joestar?
Know something.
I will find out what happened. You remain silent.
Yes. But don't go too easy.
I'll sneak get some avatars done for this channel. I've had this channel for way too long to have no custom art like paid for it.
His family was here recently. Did you see them? Nothing? Has anyone heard about smugglers promising safe passage of Tsushima?
My lord, I think I saw them. A woman and a little child clutching a toy.
Where did they go?
I didn't see them leave.
I saw no one like you this morning.
I want to hear from each of you.
Well, then why stand up there and be all grand about it?
We could have been here. There was a little boy playing by himself.
Haven't seen any families.
At least they kept it short.
I only got here yesterday. I swear.
He's running away. Get him.
You! Stop!
I don't know anything.
Well, then why are you running?
Spare me, my lord.
Stop running, you fool!
I didn't do it.
Start talking.
The smugglers were here. They led the merchant's wife and child away. I followed, but they caught me. Said if I called, they'd cut my throat.
I promise you, you won't get that chance. Where did the smugglers take them?
West. There's a watchtower on the coast. I think that's where they meet their boat.
I was gonna say, oh, they're gonna let me fast travel. Not that it matters all that much. Something I've noticed about this particular region is they have a lot of abandoned camps that are used for the side quests, and you run into them really easily, so you're like, oh, this place is empty, I guess they'll use it later. And then when you use it as part of the story, it's then it's all full.
Sorry. Your boat's been canceled.
What are you doing? Just take our money! Spare us!
Shut your mouth.
That is not who I want to be attacking. Hit him with a heavenly strike.
He saved us! You're safe now. I don't understand. They said there would be a boat to meet us. There's no way off the island. They'd like to take your money and kill you. Is there a boat? No, but just us. Samaro's family might still be nearby.
Oh, I do see people in this house. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. Then what's that out there? Oh, it's just birds. Okay, so it's not the biggest search area. Oh shit.
Killed recently. Toy. Maybe someone will recognize it.
Yeah, they covered up the child,
Needs to know.
which is fair. The internet was down for like 4 hours. If I had thought about it, instead of playing the incredibly shitty Amy for PS3, because I was like, I'm never gonna play this otherwise. I should have gotten the PS2 emulator at least set up like at a base level on Harley's computer, so she could have some options.
I found this. Jotaro story. I don't understand. The smugglers. They lied to you. There was never any boat. Everyone in Umugi knows who I am. They wouldn't. I did. Your family is gone. I killed those responsible.
They were already gone.
What kind of samurai are you? All of you! You betrayed us! You did this! You did this! Saburo, we need to stand together. Take what money you have left and help these people fight back. But first, bury your family.
Alright, I can finally get around to doing the story quest there, because I think I've put them off well enough.
Only the best for you.
must all be someone. Who must you be?
Lord Sakai.
Aye, the samurai are all dead.
I'm very much alive. But my patience is dying. Tsushima asks that you repay your debt
He's alive. What does he want?
to deliver a message to the mainland.
I charged a lot for that trip, even before the Mongol blockade.
You owe my master a debt. This will repay it.
Then I have no choice. After Tomodachi, I thought my debt to Lord Shimura was erased. That's why I was drinking.
Celebrate your escape.
Don't warn the samurai. Those warriors died protecting
Hey, buddy.
people like me.
They swore to defend everyone on Tsushima. Even you, Goro.
I don't know if I can repay their sacrifice.
My master wouldn't ask for your
He was
help.
talking while he was drinking.
This is my home. Come in.
Rude.
Getting past that Mongol blockade will be easy. Do you have Lord Shimura's message?
He has it. At his camp on the Akashima coast.
I can work with that. One of my boats is hidden near Fort Mitodake. This map shows where I'll wait on the forest road.
Open up, Goro! We're not leaving until you pay us what you owe.
Shit.
How dear with them. Get moving.
And
I didn't call for warning.
My lord, what's your business with Goro?
Private.
We'll be back.
I should have a fast travel fairly close. Not quite as close as I was thinking, but that's alright. I'd really like to do the co-op on this too. Like, I know it's not really part of the main story, but it still has some of its own lore. I just think it's awesome they just put it in there for free. Like, why not? They sold it as a single player game. They're like, well, here's some co-op if you want. Why not? Some cool legends about 4 ghosts running around doing ghost shit. Right, what do you want, buddy? Standing there in the doorway looking at me is creepy. Wait, how many flowers do I have? A lot. Is there any... Oh, there's some cool shit.
I found Goro in Mugi Cove.
Was he drunk?
Not anymore. He will fulfill his debt to you. And say
Yeah, I think it'd be really fun with like a full party of 4.
Maybe unsavory.
Kind of like Outbreak.
If you know the scene like Goro.
these men deliver your message.
Precisely. Kotaro and Jiro are loyal and courageous. I will petition the Shogun for reinforcements.
Goro is ready. He will meet us nearby and lead us to his boat.
We will ride when the time is right.
Hope he's not selling us out to the Mongols.
Yes, Uncle.
Because I could see him doing it. Like, I thought I was free. I'll be free with the Mongols.
To your horses, men,
We are ready, my lord. Stay alert.
and keep watch for our smuggler. I can always tell when you want to ask me something.
I'm curious how you met Goro.
I caught him selling Chinese silk forbidden by Shogun. I've
road is strong. You could have been flogged, but you saw a better path.
A skilled sailor can be a valuable asset.
He keeps checking over his shoulder. I don't know if that's the AI just being weird or...
The Mongols have many ships. Can Goro evade them all?
He has no choice.
What will we do if they catch us, my lord?
Do not fear death, Kotaro. Live with courage, and never forget the people you fight to protect.
I really don't mind these segments where you're just riding around.
Goro, where is your boat?
This way. I'm happy you're alive, my lord.
Thank you for agreeing to such a request.
I'll do my best, but I fear the Mongols will sink me before I leave the coastline. There are too many eyes watching the water.
Perhaps we can direct their attention elsewhere. It is not. Fort Mitodaki. My father took that stronghold from Clan York.
Now the Mongols have it.
Imagine their surprise when two samurai take it back from them.
Making a noise inside the fort.
The Mongol crews will look to it instead
Right.
of Goro,
You need to calm down, buddy.
attention to the fort.
You got all this energy and you don't know what to do with it.
You'll be killed.
Your only concern is delivering the message. Horses might give us away. We'll go on foot, Sakai.
Oh, there's two dogs. Hi, two dogs.
Mongol armies are formidable. Our attack will catch them off guard.
Let's pray that holds true in the fort.
Outnumbers. But they cannot attack all at once.
How long can we keep the element of surprise?
Only until we see them.
Hi, Georgia.
Then we strike.
Like, I almost want to pause the stream and see maybe what they want. Like, Ryu, he comes back here about every day, and
We could avoid them.
Turn your back on a foe, and you will die with a sword stuck in it.
yeah, it's very armored.
We have the advantage. Cross the bridge.
Are you ready, Uncle?
Kill their strongest first.
I'm glad he doesn't seem to be fussing too much right now that we're the ghost. Like, he could be like, you are not that like a samurai. But it says like, fuck yeah, fuck him up. I guess he's realized that beggars can't be choosers when it comes to taking back your island. That's not the style I want to kill that guy with. To me, kicks. Great for big guys, not for archers.
Last of them. Forward, through that gate. Hey, Come, fight beside you, Jeep.
Hell
See
yeah.
how the enemy fear you. You're a true warrior.
Thank you, Uncle.
I've been working a long time to take this island back.
Archers, take cover!
Lord Sakai, with me! Wreak havoc on the fort! We need the Mongol ships to focus here, not on Goro.
Hell yeah. Stuff and things, lower. Stuff and things.
This way!
Really? A dog was keeping him distracted?
We have their full attention now.
Kill them all!
Well, I kind of like running with that extra damage mod. Oh shit! Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna let all that pass real quick. Oh god, there's more. Hooey. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh man. Oh god, oh man. I want in the building, thank you. Oh, we could just run through. Beat those over there. Doggos. Not my favorite thing about it, but understandable.
More Mongols! Flow through them! Stop only to kill! And remember all I taught you! I come right beside you, Jeep.
I hope he keeps that tone after we're done with this. Oh, they actually marked the ground with a big old white circle where the arrows are going to go. That's cool. This soundtrack's kind of a bop. Really kind of sells what we're here doing. Just causing chaos and really no harmony.
To the tower!
Yoink, Scoob. Good morning, motherfuckers.
There is Goro's wall. But in time, not enough. The Mongols have seen them. Their attack ships are faster. Our men are defenseless. No, they have us. We have a Watcher.
We have a watcher.
The enemy, not samurai. Saving our people is all that matters. You know how to fire this? I'll learn. Destroy Mongol ships.
Fuck yeah! I'm so glad he's not being an ornery old man about it. Be progressive. Embrace the ghost.
The Mongols sent boarding parties. Don't let their boats reach Goro.
It's working. The Mongol ships are in flames.
Don't let up. Goro must have done them.
Fuck yeah! Surprisingly little travel time for these. And the reload speed is ridiculous.
Archers on the shore. Slow down, Goro.
Oh shit.
More ships on the way. Hold on, Goro. You made it, Goro. Bring us the Shogun's help. We did it.
We knew we would. You continue to prove the Mongols are not unstoppable.
You taught me to fight. I couldn't disappoint you.
And you never have. I am proud of the warrior. The man you have become.
Fuck yeah!
Jin, my message to the Shogun included an announcement. I wish to formally adopt you as my son. In my heart, you have always been near to my legacy. When this war ends, we will make it official. One day our people will look to you as their leader. You will become Nararu Chito. That I hold the power of the Shogun.
And serve them as well as you have.
I know. We must finish our preparations while we wait for the Shogun's reinforcements.
And he got out of that armor quick.
We need to bolster my army. Help your friend recruit the people of Yarikawa to our cause. When you're ready, meet me at our staging camp in Kuwait. Then we will retake my castle from Khotun Khan.
Save our home.
As father and son, the Shogun himself will celebrate our victory. We will meet again soon. Until then, travel safely.
Like, I'm still, like, just a little on edge, like, thinking, like, he's gonna eventually be like, Jan, this is fucked up. But I'm glad that at least for that, he was not completely blind to reason. Like, Jen was absolutely right. We need to do what we need to do to defeat the Mongols. Honor should not kill our people. And I really appreciate that they actually let him be like, you know what? You right. Because, like, that would have been low-hanging fruit otherwise. And I'm sure it'll come up later, but I'm glad it didn't come up now. There, all the stances maxed out. I never have to look at that menu again. Yay. Alright, so what's next? The walls of Yarikawa. Wait, that wasn't what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. But the amount of times I've seen type Brad at this point is ridiculous. Just give me the back parts. Oh no! You gotta. You gotta play Nemesis Roulette.
Why are these people outside the town walls?
The Mongols have surrounded Yarikawa. No one can get in.
Lord Shima's own rivals was never going to be easy.
I need to do Resident Evil 3 on hard mode at some point, because easy mode was really easy. Like, I said when I loaded up for my big marathon, I was here for a good time, not a hard time. I had a pretty good time. But I'd like to see what the game is like when it's played more normal, not starting with an assault rifle and tons of ammo. Because, like, for the last, like, third of the game, I literally just ran around with the shotgun. Well, Code Veronica eventually got that easy, especially during Chris's part. Like, I literally just ran around with a knife and a shotgun.
It's strange being back after so many years. Everywhere I look brings back memories.
Try not to look so.
We both left years before the rebellion broke out. For what's not.
You told him about that in
Jim helped.
Did you find Ichi?
We'll talk about it later.
I like that they acknowledge that quest. Because you could have just not done that quest line yet, and like it would be
This way.
they wouldn't really have much to talk about. But since I have to, like, oh yeah, this, I appreciate that.
I don't want to see this,
We've seen worse.
but this was home.
I have the same fears about returning to Omi village. You have to face your past.
Surrounded.
Yarikawa doesn't stand a chance.
You know, where's the hidden entrance?
See that river near the town walls? Get us that far, and I'll do the rest.
We can't sneak past an army. And even if we find an entrance, what if the Mongols see us?
Do you not know who I am?
Down to death.
Taka, I staked my life on your middle. Now it's your turn to trust me.
Yes, my lord. I don't see how we can make it to the river.
We'll find a way. Take the fight to the Mongols.
Please, no.
Taka's right. Too risky.
Wars won't keep this many marches out. Wasn't the way fell. Let go of it.
I know these people. They'll choose death before slavery. The hidden entrance used to be over there, behind that white tree.
Let's hope the Mongols haven't found it. We just have to find a way through the camp.
Once we reach the water, it should be easy to find an entrance without being spotted.
That's our plan. Sneak through the biggest Mongol camp I've ever seen, then hope the
the secret entrance we used as children is still there?
Ain't that bad.
Count on it. Let's go.
Buddy, we got plot armor.
Life converted.
I've got plot armor.
It's your idea.
I need to prove my worth to your uncle. Earn his passage off his island. You were too young to know who he really was. America was an ugly place for a girl without a handful of price to it.
Is that why you left?
I got us in trouble.
It wasn't your fault.
Oh man, see, I feel like that trees is bait. Like it'd get you to the top of that, sure. I'll take the bait. Fuck it. Oh, there's more Mongols there than I even realized. Fuck. Yeah, this was absolutely bait. Straight up not having a good time. Alright. Oh, they came with me. F the Magnum, I'm done with this shit. Oh no. What happened? Yeah, I knew that was gonna be bad, but that's fucking bait though. There's like nothing down there to help you.
Let's go.
There's no reason to take that.
This was your idea.
I need to prove my worth to your uncle. Earn his passage off his island. Out of here. You were too young to know who he really was. America was an ugly place for a girl without a handful of price to it.
Is that why you left?
It wasn't your fault.
Taking Brad's badge and I'm out. Are you playing on an emulator? It's really high guard. PS3, okay. That's actually how I played it too. I was gonna say if you're playing on an emulator, you just unlock the frame rate.
Ready to run?
I can't keep going. Just follow Jim to the river.
And here we are, the river. Only killed 2 dudes.
We used to catch dragonflies here. One was a Yarikawa samurai, and the other was a
Shimura samurai. Shimura
Jin could have taken that a lot worse.
It's still here. Probably why they've held up this long.
When we get up there, that's when we do the talk.
It's your hometown.
Who are you? How did you get in?
My brother and I were born here.
Did the Mongols see you?
Oh, we're here to help you break their siege.
First, tell me the name of the dead samurai who stole your gear from you.
He's not a thief. He's the ghost.
Ghost. I'll take you to Ujimasa. But mind yourself. Or armed you. Run and tell the steward!
Right away!
Tsushima. What's the name of Lord Yarikawa's youngest son? My uncle disbanded their clan when he defeated them.
The family still runs things here. Unofficial. The uncle put down a rebellion and created a generation of people who hate Clan Shimura.
The Mongols are crossing the bridge!
Probably isn't a very good thing that I'm wearing this armor then that has, you know, our clan symbol just emblazoned on the front.
Armarmin, people of Yarikawa, I am Temuge, leader of this war band. I learned your speech, so I may offer you a future. Open your gates before my camp flies the black flag, and you will know great mercy. Refuse, and you will know terrible misery. Choose your future, Yarikawa.
Let's go. If Yarikawa surrenders, Tsushima won't get his army.
Don't worry. They're too stubborn to surrender.
If they don't, it will be a bloodbath. They need my uncle as much as he needs them. United, they can beat back the invaders. People here have bad memories of Tsushima. If they're going to survive, Yarikawa needs to let go of the past.
Easier said than done.
Ujimasa knows you came. You two go ahead. I want to check on the swordsmith. Old Sakai.
Tsushima's Yarikawa.
I never thought Lord Shimura's nephew would be responsible for the ghost. You must be careful when you punish him, as he punished my once great family.
Set a rebellion against Jito.
That was years ago. We've all got bigger problems now.
Who's this? Servant.
I was born here.
Yet you're aiding Clan Shimura.
No, I'm fighting for Lord Sakai. For the ghost.
We can help break the siege outside the walls. Every time, Lord Shimura against you.
The Mongols want to conquer the mainland. They will lose interest in us. And Yarikawa will survive. Like we always do.
Fuck that guy.
Ujimasa is a fool.
I can be convinced.
The whole island's burning, and Yarikawa's next. If that doesn't convince you, nothing will. Haga used to visit this swordsmith every day. If there was any leftover metal, let my brother pretend to make swords.
It's kind of cute.
Swordsmith, remember you?
Shinsuke passed away. That's his son. How did it go?
Ujimasa thinks they can outlast this siege.
The smith told me all the best archers left to fight the Mongols against Ujimasa's orders. They've been missing for days.
If we find these archers, they help us break the Mongol siege. When the town's surrounded.
Meet me in Old Yarikawa when you
Oh, this is gonna be quite the quest line. They can't all be one mission. It's alright though.
The one you used to hammer out your swords?
It's so small. In my memory, it's huge.
You spent hours with him. I'd have to drag you away. You'll find Yarikawa's archers.
See, that was a good little bit of lore. We have almost half the records, and I've not done any like special searching for them. I enjoy that the collectibles are fairly natural. Like, I know eventually I am gonna have to start, you know, searching for them, like using the traveler's attire and stuff, and I'm fine with that, but I enjoy how many have just been on the way. Like, if you're willing to just take a minute and explore. There's a bird in here. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I have gifts available.
Come, see what I can make for you.
Haven't visited the gift place in a minute. Brutal bandit. Okay. Very nice. Happily take a booster shot and supplies. It's like, what, 300? Not including the, like, smaller pickups. Pretty worth. Alright, what's next? It's out here. We can fast travel there. Steed. I enjoy that you can stay like a sprint and eventually, like as it should, the horse will catch up with you, but it doesn't just go to your spot. It will try to find you and keep up with you, even if you start to change directions. I think it's really neat.
I told him not to come.
I wanted to help Lord Sakai. If I stayed in Yarikawa, I'd be useless.
You looking to get killed?
Useless than dead.
Searching for missing soldiers. You're not trained for this.
I can learn. And I won't get in the way.
Right. But be careful. Miss Deuce is there.
Yes, my lord.
Any sign of the archers?
Locals have seen them in this area. We haven't.
Let's look around.
Hopefully he don't die, but we still got a lot of game left, so we'll see. We went through all that effort to save him.
It wasn't us.
Arrow wings.
Where are the arrows?
Pulled out to reuse them.
Sign of a skilled archer.
Oh. Well, in that case, I thought there was a thing there.
Tracks. 3, 4 men.
Can you tell where they went?
Let's find out.
We used to come here to catch
Oof. I don't know why I need to examine these tracks. It's not like I couldn't see if there was a pretty clear path through here.
Tracks lead to this house.
To the samurai. You want to match against that track?
You have to be more careful.
You know, not everybody expects a damn bear to come out of the house, woman. Ooh. She has no chill for his shit. You need to be careful. But it was a bear.
Arrowheads, bowstrings, high-twig adhesive. The archers must have been here.
Jin, Taka, I found something.
Probably that archery training ground back there. Just gonna throw that out as a potential sign.
The firewood is still warm.
The archers were staying in the house. They must be close. They stole the Mongols' explosive weapons.
I like these archers.
Tracks here.
There they are.
Heading up the hill toward that ridge.
Staying low for a reason. Keep your heads down. Don't call out.
I didn't see them. Oh yeah, I do.
Samurai! Alive! Get over here!
You must be the archers from Yarikawa.
What's left of them? The Mongols caught us raiding the camp for supplies. We barely got away.
What about the others?
Captured. We tracked them here.
We can help you free them.
Look like you can handle yourselves. I'm Daikoku.
Jin Sakai.
Sakai. As long as you're not the Himura.
Well, buddy.
Looks like the Mongols are preparing.
Heading for a garrison on the other side of Old Yarikawa. We need to strike now, before they leave.
There's your archers.
He's gonna be upset when he finds out I'm a Shimura.
Machine. We know where they're headed. We can set an ambush along the route.
The terrain isn't good for an ambush.
What about Old Yarikawa?
Rooftops on both sides of the road.
We can even use your stolen explosives.
Found that, huh? I like the way you think.
Good. Let's move before the Mongols do.
The Mongols are headed this way. Taka, get inside one of the houses.
No. I'm staying out here. I can fight too.
What part of do what your sister says?
Tell him.
Taka can decide for himself.
Then you can watch out for him.
You scared?
Not really. Afraid. Yuna's never afraid. You're probably like that too.
I know it doesn't seem like it. We're all afraid sometimes. Even you. Even you? Yes. The Mongols took my uncle. I was afraid I'd lose the only family I have left. That's how your sister feels about you.
Without her, I'd be dead.
So would I. There they are. I'll shoot the barrels when the Mongols get close.
Once again.
I'm not ready. You can do this, Taka. Just take your fear. Use it.
Yes, my lord. Now, my lord.
Not yet.
Close enough now, right?
No mercy!
You want to fight? Let's fight!
Destroy them!
I think I was trying to cut the wrong dudes. And okay. Yeah, we gotta. Damn. Oh, that's because I'm trying to cut the wrong dude again. I don't know why. I just have it in my head that those are enemy archers. That guy is also not an enemy archer. That guy is an enemy, though. He looks like all the other Mongols I've killed. Same armor, same fighting style. Don't know why I think all the other guys are bad guys. Did he make it? Yes.
Not Sakai!
Good work, Daikuka. Take your men back to Yarikawa stronghold.
By the way, we know you're a Sakai, but you didn't mention you're the ghost. We have your help breaking the siege.
Tsushima-sama accepts it.
I'll make sure he does. The stories are true. I've never seen anyone fight like you.
Taka, go with Daikoku. I need a moment with Jin.
I'll see you back home.
Uh-oh.
We did it!
Taka could have been killed, Jin. I saw him fall.
He's fine. He did everything perfectly.
I shouldn't have let him fight.
I want to protect him. Holding him back.
Taka's not a fighter.
But he could be. Yeah,
I don't want my brother back.
you're right.
I want to defend him.
I'll decide what's best for Taka. You look after your own family. We need to go back. We still need to end the siege.
I'll see you there.
Ooh. Some tension. Oh man. Where did that shit come from? Sorry, y'all. Snuck up on me. The ghost of Yarikawa.
Have you seen the foxes, my lord? I was meditating when a young one sat down.
Oh,
before
she's
me.
pointing out Fox Den.
Wise. Must have sensed your kindness.
When I spoke to her, she stood and waited for me to follow. The fox, she led me to a shrine. I gave thanks to Inai for the beautiful experience.
Karma brings us light in the darkest times.
Oh, they pointed that out, I guess, up there. Oh, we can increase the charm power again. Hell yeah. Oh shit, there was a side quest I didn't finish up. That's alright, I'll get it later. I'm really invested in doing the main story right now. I spent all of last stream pretty much avoiding the main story of the stream. We gotta knock out some main story. I'm terrible about putting off the main story for streams. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hang out off camera for a while.
Lord Sakai, you're back.
Taka. Yarikawa has a fighting chance because of our efforts. You should be proud.
I am, my lord. The Mongols are going restless outside.
We showed them Yarikawa won't surrender. Now they won't pay back.
Will they attack tonight?
Unlikely. Give us a sleepless night and attack tomorrow. You're exhausted. Get some rest while you can.
I almost forgot. Luna is in the queue. She wants you to meet her there.
Thank you.
I hope I have what you're looking for.
Sure, why not?
An excellent choice. I'll make an offer for your good.
We'll visit the armor too. I think I was actually holding off on doing too much with the armor.
I will do my best to make you strong and
Yeah, look,
secure.
I have so many supplies. I think this one's worth it in general,
Certainly.
in case I
Thus,
need something really tanky. I can't bring myself to really do too much with Tadioris, because I just don't use the bow like that. Huh. Too bad I'm not too into using ghost weapons. I wanted to see this one again. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a hot minute. Bokosaku's headband. There we go. Got my old attire back. We're good. Let's check out the story. This asshole.
Preparation for the town's defenses are going well.
Naikoku tells me this is the worst time. Thank you. It won't change when I think of the archive.
That's not my goal. The samurai were wiped out.
You need bodies to throw at the Mongols.
Yarikawa's people are known for...
Locker had the Magnum and not the grenade launcher. You're just having the hardest time with those things. Oh man. Womp. Yeah, I forget exactly like what the nemesis drops are and like how they work, because I never really learned them, but I know like there's a list, and I didn't really bother with it during my initial playthrough because I didn't really need to. Always gotta check for supplies.
Awake too.
They killed the samurai. A chance to a bunch of farmers have.
We have to try.
Ah.
I think you need this more than me. Kenji spent the rest of the day wearing one sandal.
This is terrible.
My mother loved it. Used to drink it like water. She gets so mad when she ran out. Yelled at us. Where's my tea?
Sounds like a demanding woman.
She broke Taka's arm when he was 6. Took him away. Ran as far from her as we could get. Heard they found her a month later. Face down in the street.
Brave to protect your brother. Sometimes our only choice is to walk away from everything we know.
I like how they're like, you know what? We're just gonna get up here and get sloshed, man. Because we got a big day tomorrow. No cheesy romance. Just 2 people having a drink.
This is it.
To the kids.
Not a lord, not a thief. Just Jin and Yuna.
Whatever happens,
I dig it.
we don't retreat.
Jin! Yuna! The Mongols!
Let's go. How close?
They're at the main gate. If they get through,
We'll stop them.
Let me at them.
The ghost! Save us! Taka, gather everyone who can't fight and get them to the keep.
everyone, take shelter in the keep, quickly! They're at the gate! They're attacking!
Those archers are about to get murked.
Every Mongol who sets foot inside our walls will die! Don't let them past you! Archers! Cut them down! Oh, Yorikawa! Mongols! Hold them off!
Oh, that's a lot of dudes. We're gonna retreat a little bit. That was the big guy I was wanting to go after in the first place. No flame swords.
Climb back! Hold this gate!
The other gate. Oh, the other gate. Got it. I did Heavenly Strike without even trying. Oh, we are sticking it to the Mongols invading force here, man. That's right, cheese it.
They're falling back,
We barely damaged them. What are they up to?
trying to lure us out.
No. Hold them off as long as you can, then fall back to the keep.
Yeah, I might have to
I'll
tuck
deal with
those
the
out.
siege weapons.
Yup.
I should come with you.
No, Taka needs you.
Yeah, let me handle this on my own terms.
Wait for the Mongol line. Destroy those siege weapons.
Wait, is one of my objectives not to be seen? No, I can get there by whatever means needed. Okay. Oh, shit. Trying to be an actual ghost. Fuck. Alright. I think after this mission I am going to take like 5. To see if there's something specific he's wanting or not. Oh, these are the guys I need to take out. Okay. Cool.
Siege weapons.
Destroy with an R2 prompt. Hi, buddy. What you doing?
One down.
Wow. Oh yeah, that style just doesn't work when you're not fighting brutes. Well, now we'll get them, but sir, why don't you sit down, old man? Talking to my dog, in case you all don't know.
We can still drive them out. Won't be easy to get back to the stronghold.
Oh, but we gonna try. I mean, cutting down a bunch of dudes, it's literally like what I do. Hey, my dog actually took my advice and is laying down now. Yeah, buddy. Your tail was stuck on my foot.
General, Tanuki. Sounds like he's near the keep.
Get these silly archers out of the way. Oh shit.
Temuge, face me! The ghost! Khotun will reward me for your aid.
He's gonna have to come get it. I'm ready. Samurai duel.
I am Jin Sakai.
Oh, okay, we do
Killed
get
men
a,
like you all across our island.
Your blood will soak the island!
Careful, Temuge. You can't get Khotun's reward if you're dead.
A lucky blow. You will not get another.
Leave Tsushima now, and I might show you mercy.
hit him with that heavenly strike.
Will burn!
You have killed men in many countries, Temuge. And here, you die.
Ghost of the circle!
You bitch. That's right. Oh shit! Slaughtering leaders earns the ghost stance.
Invaders! Look at your general! Run! This will be your fate!
So fucking cool.
Hunt every Mongol to the last man! Spare no one!
They're all terrified.
Keep after them! No mercy! Kill them all!
They're not even trying.
Take their heads!
Everyone to the gate! Push through! Push them back! Run, cowards!
That's so fucking cool. Oh man.
Luna!
Oh.
We saved your town. Now, we help Lord Shimura save our island.
We are not soldiers!
Who killed these Mongols?
stood against the siege? Who saved Yarikawa? We did.
You can't just stay here and wait for the Mongols to try again.
You say you are not soldiers. You are warriors. We can defeat the invaders and save our home.
Man, that's so good.
Only if we stand together.
Also, some fantastic screenshots. So good. Oh, we're getting some story.
Your friend defeated one of my best generals. My men have started to believe he's invincible. You will prove them wrong. I don't care about the reward for Jin's head. Have you stopped caring for your loyal straw hats? Jin is the best swordsman on the island. My men can't kill him. There are many ways to eliminate a foe. Find another. What if we didn't have to kill him?
Uh-oh. This is where they start undermining our support and killing our friends. Instead of going after me directly, they'll go after me indirectly. Like cowards.
It's done. Yarikawa will enjoy our fight. I'm not going to hear the good news.
Shit, that was so good. Oh, we've even got a new gift available. Let's go pick that up. Well, since Ryu's taking a nap, I'm gonna assume he's good. Worn by those who have seen death. He also got 10 leather, 10 steel, 10 yew wood. Okay, that's his camp. Do it. He pushed the story forward because I may not get stream like hardly at all this weekend. So we'll have to see.
Reach your weapon, Akane. Lord Sakai. Done well.
Thanks to your efforts, we have an army to reclaim my castle.
I told you Yuna would come through.
I'm already arranging her coming. The Shogun's reinforcements will be here soon. Before they arrive, we must resolve a no problem.
Uh-oh.
My scouts intercepted orders from the Khan, dressed to do so. His mercenaries are poised to strike our flank.
Do you know where Ryuzo is now?
Not far. From Koyasu. You do not have to face him yourself.
He was my friend. I will deal with him.
Do what you must. Our forces will be ready for battle on return.
Oh shit, we're probably about to kill Ryuzo, aren't we?
You know you want to join me in this.
Can't take everything. What are you? More than you'll ever do. You'll get
You're leaving.
Your uncle kept his word. Our boat sails to dawn tomorrow.
I need your help one last time. I found Ryuzo hiding in Fort Koyasan.
I can't. Please understand. I spent my life working for this. Going to bed hungry. Risking my neck so we'd have enough money to start a new life on the mainland. I can't give up now.
I'm not asking you to. Help me defeat Ryuzo. I'll see you off myself.
This is your battle, Jin.
Honestly, I agree. He needs to kill himself. Let me do it.
All we need is to start a new life.
Stop with that. Thank you. Everything. I hope you find peace.
You too.
My lord. Listen to your sister, Taka. She'll take care of you. Goodbye, Lord Sakai. Do this alone. Come on. Coming for you, Ryuzo.
Do I have any fast travels near there? I don't. We're going on foot. So be it. You gotta get in anyways. And I've got a trader to take care of. This is not a normal lighthouse, is it? No. Maybe? Oh no, there's a bamboo thing here though. Why not? We're going to get them all at some point anyways. Oh, it's that one. Bum 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 bum. Oh god. Bum 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 bum. That was kind of tough. All right, you're good, buddy. Keep napping. He woke up. He looked up at me. He's like, "Why are you so loud?" I got excited. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is not like a normal, like one of the big watchtowers. It's actually like a thing you can do. This one, I could probably survive this fall. That would have been terrible if I couldn't. Like, well, I just like killing Jin over and over again, I guess. Is that where I'm heading? Maybe it's a fort along the way. But I think that's the eventual castle that we're going to try to take over. Oh, nice. Time for samurai butts. So if you don't like dude butts, don't watch.
seem so much older. More aged.
Okay, those are some kind of changes. What about the change in his perspective? Tentative as it may be. Full of bamboo, but not of you would.
Here.
Oh yeah, that fort is definitely just on the way.
A nest of traitors.
Let us scout the fort.
We really just sat out here on this horse all night. I am going to have to cut the stream here soon, unfortunately. Like, I actually just cut it for the night. I really have to try to keep my sleep schedule at least somewhat intact.
Mongols. As if Strahd is not enough.
No, my guy! Wait! Shh! Don't give us away. I won't let you listen.
Hi, homie. What'd it do?
I have to.
Our teacher shot us away.
We can save our home if we stand together.
Embracing chaos, are we?
I used to take it 100.
At least let me create a distraction. Draw some of them away. Even the odds for you.
Alright then.
They chase you. Run back to camp as fast as you can. I will not get down. I'll make my move.
I think that one was like a genuine mistake on his part.
Genuine mistake? More like part of the plan.
He's streaming right now. I just don't want to give him away, but I'm the only one.
Well.
We tried to do fast, but it didn't work out.
Oh, that sucks. So I don't like this plan that Taka came up with. Like, he's going to end up dead as shit. It's too easy.
Well done, Tucker. Get back to the camp safely. Your side of you, son.
He's not going to get back to camp safely. They didn't even let me survey the place. Okay. I like that as a gap closer. Like, I acknowledge their defense and then I ignore it. I thought there was one more archer. Guess not. That's let's say just after this mission and whatever fallout there is, when there's a good place to stop, we'll stop. I have to be kind to myself. I have a big day tomorrow. damn way Taka made it there safely. Like, here's what I see happening. Taka is gonna get either captured or he's gonna get killed. If something has to happen to him, of course I'd rather him be captured, because then I can do something about it. But like, likely is gonna get killed, and then we'll need to stay to get like revenge. Because man, I could have done this shit myself. I did not need Taka there. He's just waiting.
So, it's good to see you. You know why I've come. Yes, I made sure you know what to fight. Khan wants to let you. I'm not here to talk. You betrayed us all. We can save her together. It doesn't have to be like this. Yes, Rizzo. It does.
What?
Not Sakai. Not Sakai. Please, wake up.
Oh, we're gonna see him get murdered.
I knew you were in trouble. I came to help when the Mongols caught me.
What the fuck?
We have to get free. They're going to kill us. If we let them, try to get loose. Just need to loosen this. Taka, be brave. You must be thirsty. Milk from my favorite horse. The final gift to me. She broke her egg yesterday, so I fed her to my men. We do what we must, Lord Sakai. That is why you and I are both survivors. I am a samurai. No, you are more than that. You are the ghost. Convince your people to join me, and I will give them peace. Never serve you.
The samurai bullshit's gonna get Taka killed.
Said the same thing. But I asked him to end this war. He refused to be your slave. I too have pride in family. And I know what it's like to live in that.
Like, I'm sitting here groaning.
Why should we settle for scraps when we deserve to be legends? He is a legend. See? Your people will follow you. Join me and save them. You want to divide and conquer. You did it to Fuso. Not us.
The samurai bullshit's gonna get Taka killed.
Does not even care about you. You get him. You can go.
Taka's not gonna kill me. He's gonna die.
Your friend died for you. Now I must find another, and you must choose again.
So fucking mad about it, as I saw it coming. I didn't know exactly how he was gonna get killed. I'm not gonna say I saw that, but Taka getting fucking murdered. Yeah. So fucking stupid. He literally died for no reason other than to piss Jin off. Ah, that was my fault.
You deserve death. Bastard traitors! This is for Taka! No mercy!
Yeah, like, I knew it was coming. I'm still mad it happened. Because Taka's a fucking ding-dong. Had no reason to be out there anyways. Oh, I don't see where he's at. Where's that? Didn't have to happen at all. Hell, I hate that we got punked by getting hit from behind. We have this ability to know exactly where enemies are through walls, and we can't even hear someone coming up behind us. Like, I could understand maybe we wouldn't have, like, our most graceful way of handling it. But no, we were caught 100% off guard. I don't get it. I don't get it. And Yuna is gonna be fucking pissed. Here we go. Where's Taka?
I just saw the Khan right out of Ryuzo. Where's Taka? I know he's here.
No,
He
yes.
left a message saying he'd followed you.
I didn't
Where
want
is
him
he?
to.
No! No! No!
Yuna, wait!
I didn't even want to watch it because I knew it was gonna be bullshit.
shouldn't have made him come!
I didn't make him do shit.
I tried to stop him.
Yeah, Yuna's a very tragic character.
That's stuck. We should go.
I'm not leaving him.
That's fair. Okay, fair enough. Oh, it didn't. No wonder I wasn't breaking through their stuff. I wasn't on the right one. Oh. So that absolutely is a gap closer. Holy shit. Ooh. Oh, you can also kill multiple enemies with that. That's fucking sweet.
That's the last of them. The Star Hats have finished.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Still alive. What the call?
I do like flowing between the different styles mid-combat.
Very never.
But yeah, water style is absolutely my favorite. Okay. Game.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry.
I swore I'd give him a good life. Keep him safe. This isn't your fault. It's mine.
Mr. Khan. Please don't. Every moment
We don't absolve bad people.
help me kill them all. Help me avenge Taka.
There's no reason to leave anymore. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Except stay. And fight.
We should go to my uncle's camp and get some rest. I'll meet you there.
Was Taka brave? At the end.
He was always brave.
Ooh, that question hurt a little bit. Oh. I see she even put his headband there. It's a nice touch. What is this? This can't be. I don't know, sometimes this bird's alright. Most of the time it's jank as fuck. But sometimes this bird actually heads somewhere it should. It wants me to go up. I guess. Real quick. As we're cutting the stream here in just a couple minutes. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, we're just outside Yarikawa. Otaka's Grave is a fast travel place. And it's trying to take me to whatever that is. So I may play some more, but if I do, it's literally just gonna be me running around. Like, I won't do any camps, but like fox dens and like shrine stuff, like the stuff that I normally run around doing anyways. But like takes up a bunch of time. I'll probably get all that done like off stream. I know I've done plenty of it on stream, but it takes up stream time, and there are times I don't really feel like streaming, but like I might have like an hour to play or something, so. Yeah, buying these is, like, given how thorough I'm being with the map, is just not really all that worth it. Sure, why not? We'll upgrade the firecracker. Every trick in the book. What's that? Oh! Got it. Okay. Cool. Let's at least get... Oh. Okay. I know it's like right there, but I don't want to try to scale the wall. I'm lazy. Any upgrades? Yeah, the armor, but like, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like a ghost armor that will make it so it's easier to get in a ghost stance. This is bird leading us to. Oh, maybe the thing out by Taka's grave. This might be like the actual way to get there. Yeah, it's bamboo. Yeah, I'll probably run around and do like these small things like as I have a bit of like free time. Like if I'm sitting, like the examples of when that would be and why I like wouldn't really want to stream is if I'm like also playing Final Fantasy 14. Well, let me concentrate on this one. So square, X, circle, square. Wow. Did better on that. Like, I thought I goofed it up. Okay. Cool. But yeah, like if I'm like playing Final Fantasy, but like I am sitting in queue, then, or like if I run Praetorium during all the cutscenes, I might run around on this while I'm playing that. Like I play multiple games all the time. It's something I do frequently, so that would be some opportunities and like why that would happen. So we might not be quite right here in Yarikawa with the next stream, but we will definitely pick this up when we can. But tomorrow Tomorrow's a special stream. Miggins will actually be here, and we're going to do a stream that, who knows, we may never get a chance to do again. But after over 10 years of me wanting to do this, we're finally going to play Kane and Lynch Dead Men local co-op here live tomorrow, like tomorrow afternoon sometime. So if that's something you might want to see, because apparently it does some really neat shit that you can only see in co-op, and a lot of people didn't play the co-op. Might be a good show. I've always wanted to see it. I only know a little bit. But yeah, until next time, gang, I will catch you all later. Be safe and be kind, and I'll see you tomorrow.